So just another quick video to talk through this logic. So I'm just having a look at the Yamaha 135, which is the first example you sent in. So this currently isn't working because if we actually look at the logic and consider exactly what we're saying here, we're saying that if year is less than 2016 and month is less than 02. So basically we are saying kick out anyone who is basically saying January. But we're not thinking about the people who are past August 2016. So this is currently letting people from September, October, November, December 2016 also pass. So we need to basically add another logic that will just basically say pretty much the exact same thing, but month is greater than 8 as well, to ensure that we're screening out people who are coming in after August 2016. So literally all you'll need to do is just add another logic set to your condition, add this exact same 3 logics, but to change the month to be greater than 2. So you'll have 2 logic sets for this. And this is only because of the way this is currently set up. I think it's probably is one of the easier ways. The only other way you could have went about this would be kind of thinking about what you do want to pass and putting the branch inside that. But the way this is currently set up at the moment, we'll just need to duplicate this for all the world, but change the month to be greater than 8 as well. So we have 2 logic sets for the Yamaha 135. One that's kicking out people who are less than the February, and another that's kicking out people who are greater than August, and all that are less than 2016. And that's the other thing. This is currently saying less than when it should be less than or equal to, because we're kicking out everyone who is from 2015, but also we're letting pretty much anyone through that is in 2016. So this would need to be less than or equal to. Basically, it's just a matter of having a look down through each logic set, considering exactly who this is currently setting out or sending out, and then thinking who are we missing, and then just adding more logic to make sure that those people are covered as well. So we need this basically to be if month is less than 02 and year is less than or equal to 2016. So that is kicking out people who are less than February and from all years, because we don't want people for February 2016. And also we want another logic set that does pretty much the exact same thing, but month is greater than 08 and year is less than or equal to 2016, and that will be it for your Yamaha 135. Now it's going to probably be the exact same for your other ones that aren't working, because I see all of these are falling within 2016. The only one that's not is the Yamaha Ego S, so just let me go find that now. This is it here. So looking at this, basically we have it set that month is less than 10, but I see that you want it to actually be September 2015 to August 2016. So August is the 8th month of the year. So basically what this would need to be is if month is less than, let me think, is it less than 8? Oh no, apologies, this should actually be 9, because we're looking at September 2015. So if we're looking at that, it has to be 15 or less, then it has to be less than September, which is 9. And that should then work correctly. The only thing, I just have a look down, see if that makes sense, see if those work for you. Then have a look at the other ones and see if we can find what's causing it. I have a feeling it's going to be similar to the Yamaha 135 ones, where you're just considering the same year. The only thing I can really consider in like working forward in future is that it gets really, really hard to try and think about all of the people we want to keep out of the survey, to screen them out in this way. So all I can really recommend moving forward in future is it's much, much simpler to identify the people we want to allow to continue on in the survey. So I would in future think of setting up these branches so that the block of questions actually falls in here, and the end of survey, just the screen out kind of falls outside of here. And that's just purely because if we were to think about this logically for the Yamaha 135, for example, the only logic we would need to consider here would be if year is 2016 and month is greater than 2 and month is less than or month is greater than or equal to 2 and month is less than or equal to 8. And that would be it for the Yamaha 135. It's just 3 little pieces of logic that would just make it 100% correct and only allow the people we want moving through. Obviously this is a little bit late now at this stage, since we have all of this already set up, but just something to consider going forward in future is that it's much simpler to make sure we include everyone we want than it is to try and keep think of all the iterations of people we need to keep out of the survey. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers your question. Please give this a try. But if you do run into any trouble or get stuck on any more, please just let me know.